So very much. Okay. Welcome to all of the participants, and very excitedly that we reach up to our last workshop, and it is very exciting that we are traveling along with each other and reach up to here to the last workshop. But this is not last. Actually, our journey started now. So I would request to Mr. Jinnah to share about the certification process, which Paris was more curious to know about, that how she can get certificates. And as you know that this is our last workshop, and we have to get feedback from you guys, particularly about this course. If you could share a one-pager report with us that what you have learned, then it will be great. So I would hand over to Mr. Jinnah. He will describe the process of evaluation of this course. Yes,
Okay,
Mr. Jinnah.
thank you. Okay, thank you, Mera. बिस्मिल्लाह रहमान रहीम। शुरू करता हूँ अल्लाह के नाम से जो बड़ा मेहरबान नायत रहम वाला है। और ये सब तुम्हारा करम है आपका कि बात अब तक बनी हुई है। Thank you everyone. Thank you Hans, Inger, Humera, yourself, and all the participants who have joined us. Yes, in fact, indeed, this is our last session, but it's last session to begin the next. That's actually the goal we have. So first of all, I would like to thank all of you to you taking the part in our this course, these sessions. And I must admit one thing, because it's the first course we are doing in Pakistan. So and as we say, you learn every day, so we learn every day. So a lot of things happen, and a lot of things we announce late, I must admit. But it's a ongoing process, and we are learning, and we have learned a lot of things by doing this session. So after this course, this session, of course, our course will be over. But the two things we need to do: first, we need a feedback from each of you to give us the feedback how we did it, whether it's good, whether bad, or something need to be improved. I know that a lot of things need to be improved. So, but you need to guide us. You need to support us. You need to help us that what we could do to improve this the course we are doing, because this is a first course. It's just a beginning. It's just a beginning, and because from the coming weeks will be somewhere else we're doing the same course. But of course, we're going to improve the thing which you will teach us. You will taught us. We will do definitely doing it. So that's the one part we're doing. But that report is compulsory in a way, because of course the certificates are ready. We have compiled everything, of course, through the help and courtesy of Hans, Inger, Humera, and of course the Mavish also. They really help us and support us to finish on time. So everything is ready. But that one page is very, very essential for us. So I will request all of you after this session, take your time, maybe tonight or tomorrow, definitely hopefully by the end of Sunday, please send us the feedback. You can WhatsApp, or you can send you can email us, or you can send on the WhatsApp, or whatever tool you're convenient with, or you can give to Mavish, and then she can send us. And as soon we receive those report, we will send the your certificate to you. So that's that I was earlier I was talking. There's surprises. We have always surprises. Every session we do, we have some surprise. So this was a little surprise. So please send us the report, because on that basis of that report, we're going to define another course, and we're going to get the benefit out of it. So that's one thing I like to add. Now, I'd just like to one more request, and then we move on to Humera again. See, as I'm asking, to guide us what we didn't do well and what we should have done it. Same time, same page, I would like to ask you and request you to all of you that please, be punctual. Please, observe time, because it's a very, very critical, when we announce something, everyone have some time to spend. But, our our timing wasn't all that, it was okay, but it's not perfect. So but I understand, because of course everybody is busy, but we should inform, like someone because of something, you can't make it or maybe come late, so we should be informed. So that's the one thing, I think we should be improving ourselves. So that's the one thing. And then with the end, I would like to thank, and I would like to request you once again, please guide us, please tell us what the thing we need to do and how we can improve it. So with this, thank you very much. Humaira, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Jina. And now it's the turn that I will be taking one by one feedback from each participant. I will have very simple 3 questions that you have to respond on. So I will call the name first, and then I will start from Huma. Huma, is it easy for you to take start? Huma? Okay, as I mentioned that I need feedback from each of the participants. I have very simple 3 questions. Nabila, could you please unmute yourself if possible? Oh, Nabila is not there. Shumaila? Shumaila? Huma? Oh, that's great. Huma, please
Yes.
unmute yourself.
Yes,
Huma
I'm very much there, so you can ask me.
Okay. Okay, I have very little baby question to you.
Okay.
I'm satisfied. My question will be related to the course.
All right.
Huma is satisfied with this course because
Huma is satisfied with this course because she came to know more about the importance of climate change, how important it is, and she came to know about how to make a difference in everybody's life and bring a change in the mindset of people. So when you contact people, you tell them about the eco-friendly importance of eco-friendliness. Then you also get to know a lot about it. You research, you read, and then you want to know more about it. So this through this platform of yours, I got into a habit of reading more articles about climate change. So this was the best thing that I found, and I digged in myself, and I found it to be very useful, which I'm going to share with other people also. It's not only the articles, it's not only the general books, but it's also about the climate, the eco-friendly things, and what are we going to face if we are not going to take this topic seriously. So the adverse reactions of this, the adverse consequences, we need to share it with everybody we come across. So this is what I'm proud of, that I am a part of this group.
Okay, my next question to you is, what things made you sad during the whole course?
Sad, SAD, sad?
Yeah.
All right. As such, it was not sad, but that feeling of frustration was there initially when we were having those sessions, and we wanted to know more, but it was more of video oriented, that the video was put up and we were sitting there and we were watching. So when it became interactive, so that was a better feeling. But before that, yes, the part of sadness, or you can call frustration, that it was there.
Okay. So the last question to you is, what things made you happy with this program?
Happy with it is that we got to, like I earlier just shared, that yes, through this, now we are getting back to the students in a different way. We are getting back to the teachers in a different way. We are relating to this topic, and we are going to enhance the importance of this. So before that, we knew the importance, but we didn't take it seriously. Now we are taking it seriously.
That's
so. Are the questions over?
Humaira.
Can't hear you, Humaira. I can't hear you.
Thanks,
Some
Huma.
issue with your voice?
Thank you.
And now, hello. It was. Yeah, thanks. So, Shumaila, could you please open your mic? Shumaila?
Okay. You take the, yeah,
Oh,
Shubhal is there.
Yeah.
Yes, she's there.
Okay.
it's
I'm
fine.
here. I'm here.
Thank God you're there. So,
No,
what
basically,
makes
I'm on
you?
a route to go home. I'm basically going back. I'm on the way.
That's
That's why
fine.
sometimes it disconnects.
So, are you comfortable to share through by sharing, or comfortable to write in the chat box?
Okay, I'll write the chat box. It will be 10 minutes, but I can reach home. Okay, I just need 10 to 15
Okay,
minutes.
I
Let
will
me
get
reach
you
home
back
and I'm back.
after. Yeah, I'll get you back
Okay.
after, because after some time you will be at some place. So,
Yes.
Aisha, could you please unmute yourself? Aisha Marfani.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. What makes satisfied with Aisha? Like, which things make you satisfied with this course?
See, first of all, I was amazed myself that I would take uh, interest in this kind of thing, right? To be very honest, once I joined the course, I was like, once first class, second class, I was like, it's boring, it's not of my interest. But with time, and with, of course, you people guided us, and with all other experiences, I really started taking interest. And then I explored this in myself, that yes, even I can do something related to geography, something related to climate. To be very honest, that is the subject that was least interested for me, but now I have discovered this change in myself, that yes, I take a lot of interest in these kind of things, and I love to be a part of it, and I'm going to continue with this throughout. When and wherever I'm teaching, I'll be doing it. I'll be sharing these kind of things with my students. So I am really satisfied by the end, and I wasn't in the beginning, but now I am.
So, what was the sad moment for the whole course?
Uh, Miss Humera, I won't count it as a sad moment, but yes, at times there were like I think I suggested it earlier also. There should be a proper timeline, but you people are also doing it for the first time, right? And you always ask us for improvement and suggestions. So there should be a proper timeline. Sometimes it was online, then it was physical, then again the message used to come to us at 11th hour that now it's physical, now it's online. So that was a little bit frustrating part. Other than that, I wasn't sad. Yes, and then reviewing the video lessons which were posted. That also, I won't say that was really boring, but for me, a person who was not interested in this kind of subject earlier, so that was something frustrating for me in the beginning to watch the videos. But then later on, once I developed the interest in it, so I was happy, and I used to write some important points, and that was like that was fine for me then.
That's great. So, thank you, Aisha. That is great feedback. So,
Thank you.
Mavish, could you please the next?
Ji Humera, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, Mavish, the same questions to you. Like, what makes you satisfied with this course?
The thing which makes me satisfied with the course is basically the involvement of all the people who were the participants, as I was coordinating the whole from the meritorious. So what I believe is like the people have started participated a lot, and which we can witness from the Facebook and everywhere.
So, any challenge you faced during this type of activity from the participants or from the teachers?
Not from the teachers basically, but from the students. Yes, I have faced a bit challenge regarding their attendance, as their exams were very near. So their attendance is big issue during this whole tenure.
So that might be frustrating for you as a sad moment, if I'm not wrong.
No, it's not frustrating
Because
actually. The thing is, like, if we plan such kind of activities during the course month in between August to October, then the students are much free. Then after that, they have their mid-years, then mocks and everything. So like their priorities are their education, then it makes the things difficult for us.
So what makes you happy during the whole period?
The involvement of all the participants, the way they respond, the way they ask questions, the way they discuss the things.
Excellent.
So, Umar, I just like
Okay,
to add one.
thanks, Mavish.
Umar, I just like to add one.
Anjali,
Yeah, Umar, I
can
want
we
to.
take you?
Umar, I just like to add one point here.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Sandeep.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, sorry, Jinasa, we will take you after Andeep
Yeah, sure,
because she
sure.
has just unmuted herself. So
Yes, ma'am.
Andeep, this is
I would just
nice
like
to be.
to share my feedback on the course on this course. That no doubt it was worth taking it as in that it just gave another view that how we can protect our environment. Now every week we were taking this course and we remember, oh, we have the class, and that comes in our mind to how we are going to contribute in saving our environment and what we are doing for it. So yes, because now there are certain things that when we are doing it, we just give a second thought to ourselves, okay, whether we are doing it correctly or not, or whether it should be done or not. So there's a concern of for the environment that is there in our lives, and it's part of it, and inshallah I hope so it will continue. And as we have planned many activities for our students in our school, and inshallah as soon as our senior school students will be going for their exams, so we'll be conducting those activities for our younger lot. So let's see, and let's be positive, and let's hope so that this thing will continue. It's not something that we are doing it right now and it will just stop. So we are just hoping for that. So and we want the students to learn about the sustainability, and it's one of the biggest factor that is there, how the companies are contributing, how we can contribute as an individual. So this is something that we want our children to learn, and they should work for it as well. So this is something that we will inshallah work on it.
That's great feedback, Andeep. So now come towards Paris. So Paris, please share your feedback. What makes you satisfied with the course? Paris?
Yes, the most what I wanted to say is that the most satisfactory thing is that the nature has given me so much, and now in return, I am doing something for the nature also by not only making it eco-friendly but spreading the message of how to save water, how to like put the community clean, neat, tidy. So this is the main thing that I'm satisfied that yes, I have given something to the nature.
Okay, what was the sad moment then?
Yeah, initially like afterwards I was satisfied, but initially the goal was not clear, that what kind of work we have to do, what kind of work we need to submit. So this part wasn't clear, and that was making me a little bit like upset sometimes, that why I am taking the workshop. I mean, what is the main objective, what is the aim? So this was the major concern from me for me.
Okay, so and now why are you happy for?
I am happy that like now not only myself is like able to understand and doing something to achieve those targets that are mentioned in SDGs. I am like trying to explore more of the targets now, and I'm going to spread the message. I'm doing something for the community. This feeling is making me actually happy and satisfied, that yes, I'm going to make the like a difference in the community.
Yeah, that's great. So Shmaila, are you able to talk now? Shmaila? Okay, please, Mr. Jinnah, you can just add into it.
This everyone mentioned one point which is very true. The way we started is not the way it's supposed to be. But the good thing is, the one lesson to be learned from that exercise, the acceptability from us, and also, although, the 4 or 5 of us, we designed something after, discussing, and we thought this is the best thing to do. But when we started, we came to know, no, it's not working. So, as soon you deliver this thing, it's not working, we accept it. And we have this we adopt it, and we welcome all your opinion, and we try to improve it. And I think after third, fourth, fifth session, things were moving fine the way it's supposed to be. So I think the good thing is we weren't stubborn. We're not saying, oh no, because we are the champions, and whatever we're doing is perfect. No, it's not. So we were open, we were flexible, and we adopted your thoughts, your views, and then we proceed. So that's I want to put. Yes, Humaira, over to you.
Yeah, thanks. So Inga, could you also please share about these three questions? What makes you satisfied while leading this course? What makes you happy and sad?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, Humaira and Gina Sab.
All right.
I've been learning so much from you. So I think it has to see that it's with great gratitude that really the facilitation with you, Humaira, and you, Gina, is like unbelievable to happen, because we never met in real life. And at the same time, we're kind of a team. That's amazing effort. And that's also to a gratitude to the SDG Academy, of course, for the partnership. And it's also, I will say, it's a little bit strange, but when we started in a classroom feeling. So it was a hybrid lecture, but we transcended, or we went into it completely 100% online. So that was, so we were learning, as you said, Gina, along the way. We were adapting, we were flexible, and we improved. So I think like Huma also expressed, it was like we learned along the path. That is exciting to see. That first it was a little bit boring, and then it kind of accelerated. And it's easy to say that it's kind of we say it's like an echo chamber, because suddenly you start researching on the internet, and then you find more and more and more and more. So you get feedback from the internet system to learn more about climate change and to adapt and how to take action. So also, like Farah says, and he had like the nature and eco-friendly adaptations in local communities. And that's what I'm so happy to see, that it's like projects implemented in your local community in Pakistan. And so it's like Mavish as well, with the school participation. It's exciting to see that we are still like a core group that is part of the classes, online classes. So yeah, everybody is saying, like Aisha also, is increased interest. We are increasing, and this is just the beginning. That makes me happy. What makes me not so happy is, where are the young gentlemen that was a part of the course in the beginning? So we lost the men.
Mm.
So this is like, where are they? Why are they not part of the core team? I'd also like to say then, if I reflect that, I'd really like to bridge back into the Norwegian Pakistani diaspora. And I hope to see that happen next time. That's also something I have an aspiration to do for the next. So this is the beginning. Please
Great.
follow up with some questions, Humaira, if you like. And also thanks to Hans for his persistence, of course.
Yeah, thanks, Inga. These are great words. So first I will take Hans, and then I will share my feedback, and then we will move further with our plan. So Hans, could you please share your views about these three questions I have asked everyone?
Well, thank you so much for asking. Listening to all of you, it's kind of difficult to start over again. So I will start with saying I very much agree with Inga Mette in maybe all of what she said, or at least the most part. I especially sitting here as the person who actually started this snowball rolling 10 years ago, maybe 9. It's so fantastic to experience that the avalanche I was hoping to start. Uh, I was hoping to start it here in Norway, but that did not succeed. But it actually, once I met Mr. Jenner and Humera, it started rolling. I mean, and as Inge said, we've never met in person. I hope we will someday. But but I mean, that is so utterly fantastic. And the idea is, well, the basic ingredient in this is that Mr. Jenner trusted what we were telling him during our first meeting. So thank you so much for this. And seeing the children today coming out, showing their involvement in the latest Facebook post, which I showed earlier, that was really a heart warmer. So basically, we are just in the beginning of this global enlightening process, but we have taken the first steps, and that to me is fantastic. So that is what I'm satisfied about. What made me sad was to see that in spite of all the efforts, some people dropped out. So I started thinking, what do we do wrong? Why do people drop out even if all of us are doing our very best? And I do hope that we will get some answers to this when you reply to us in writing after this meeting. Also, I actually, it also made me sad to realize that even if we had the latest technologies, then it wasn't enough. I mean, many people have trouble with internet. Many people have trouble getting through both sound and visuals, especially when you are on your phone and so forth. So we have some limitations there, and I had not anticipated those limitations. Well, I think the last question, what things made me happy? I think I already answered that, didn't I? Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Hans. These are really great words, and also the gratitude for all of us. And we, Zareen has just joined us. Zareen, we are just getting some feedback, the first part of the feedback about this course from all of the participants. So everyone is sharing their ideas and views by responding the three main keywords, like what makes you satisfied, what makes you happy, and sad. So could you please unmute yourself and respond on that? Zareen?
Hello, Myra. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. What makes me happy regarding this our workshop, or that you're talking about generally? I'm sorry,
No.
I just joined it. I was on my way.
Like we explained, not generally. We are taking specific feedback about the course, the whole program. You are engaged with us, and about whole course, we want to listen from you.
Okay. So it's not about the set, because definitely we all are on learning process. So there's a lot of things that we have learned from each other. So the big good thing is that I have joined this course, and I met few people that people have ideas to share with us, and which really help us gain our knowledge. And it's not there is nothing is about to set. I always consider this thing in a positive way, that this is a learning process. So this is a good thing. If you want to add some suggestions, or you can say to improvement, like definitely
No,
we all.
I'm just stopping you here because this week I will take this question after the at the end of the workshop today.
Sure.
So hold on your suggestions with you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so this is all about. So I will not say that is something is wrong or that made me sad.
Okay,
So
that's
it's all
great.
about the learning process.
Okay, now I think I just left, so I would say to thanks to all of you. What makes me satisfied with this, like the the course which I have attended about climate change, because just like Aisha, I wasn't too much indulged into the course in depth, same like Jina. But now, yes, after attending many courses on climate change and particular the perspective of everyone, so that's makes me satisfied that by what I have learned, I am practically implementing and sharing the knowledge which I have. And what makes me happy, the connection with you people really makes me happy, and it's strength for me. And as well happy because we all knew our values that the climate change awareness has given to us. No doubt we know, but we are courageous to even talk about it and taking some personal projects on it. So that's how it makes me happy. And what makes me sad, so yes, I second Hans point, like the tech problem is the really frustrating thing, because I'm not good in that. So this is challenge for me as well, because every time there is some problem at my side. So I'm thinking that I need to learn more about technical knowledge. So thanks. Now I will hand over this floor to Inger. So Inger, it's up to you that what will you do, share with us?
Could I just have one comment about what I forgot?
Yeah.
I think it's amazing that during this time of global lockdown and COVID, we have still managed to keep up motivation, keep up the good spirit, and insist on doing this course together. So, and that is very impressive. Thank you so much for your stamina.
Yeah. So Inger, the floor is handed over to you. So please share your views and what you have to share with all of us.
I think I have to share my view about giving a gift to the next generation. And one of the things that's been really exciting for me is actually to see the children drawings. So we are actually, this story, what we are doing is creating history. But I've been also talking like with, I think the thing about SDG number 14 and the thing about water, but also this thing about sanitation as a drinking water is so important. I'd like to share, we started to last time as well to share this video about the octopus. And I would like to share that story now with you. And this is now translated into English as a small booklet, and it's 20 pages. So I believe now with the month of March coming to go on this topic of the World Water Day, I'd like to share and bring this story about the whale to all of you. And I'd like to ask you who would like to contribute in changing this English into Urdu. So this is this story was started in Norway 30 years ago, and it's a TV program. And it's really for children from 2 to 4, 5, 6 years old. So very like a childish story. So it's go green, stay clean. And this is the topic. This is a small story that is quite new. It's established 2 years ago because of when we really understand that the pollution of the sea and the pain of the fish and the animals and all the big fishes as well, eating all this waste and getting stomach pain. So this is the story about this hero, the octopus, and with his friends and traveling and then meeting this whale, having all this problem with eating the plastic and, really starving to death. So this is the small story. And as you know, it's also in video, so you can be using it on video with just taking down the sound, and you can tell it in any language, in Urdu or in any dialect. And so here you see also like the cleaning of the seaside or at any place. And these boxes are boxes to have a separation of the garbage. So we started like really at home having the coloring system for these different system of organic food, plastic, chemicals, any kind of wrapping, in fact, that comes from the human world into the animal world. So this is the story about the whale and the octopus and all the friends and the children. So by that, so this is the Inky and his friends and who came across the whales who was swallowing a lot of plastic and rubbish. So that's the small children's story. And I share this story with an invitation for the founder. Are you not able to hear me?
Yeah, and Leib is not able to hear, but it's okay.
Okay. So this is Bente Ruestad. She's loved to come and share her experience with this octopus. She was traveling to the first environmental conference in Rio from Norway, together with the Thor Heyerdahl, you know, this with the rafting Vikings. So it's like a 30-year history that we really like to share with you and that you can bring forward to your children and the children about the partnership of Norway and Pakistan on this message.
That's great.
Inger Mette, will you please share links to the book and to the video?
Yes, of course, I share it again.
I mean, this, I would like just one comment. This is the perfect gift for any child in the first couple of grades. And it should be on the curriculum in every school, in every language globally.
Thank you, Hans. I will also like to say that what we did with the local library in January, we made the librarian read the story and share it with the kindergarten in the community. And at the time it was also COVID, so we have to distribute it on the internet, of course. So so this reading circles for kindergarten is important. The storytelling.
Yeah, thanks, Inger. This is great. And hence, the floor is given to you about the conclusion or remarks from your side.
Well. So much has been said, and you've set me up for 20 minutes. I'm afraid I can conclude in about 5. Is that okay?
Yeah, don't you worry. I have something.
Okay.
Mr. Hens, can I request one thing here?
Yes, please.
I would love to hear that song again, which you played in the first, I think, first session. I really liked it. So I would request you, I think that will clear 20 minutes also. Can you please play that again?
Okay. Wow.
Thank you.
Then I have 10 minutes, 5 to speak and 5 to sing. Yes. Okay. Wait a second. I have to find my inner thread again. I am so glad that this is not only theory, that this actually inspired all of you to some kind of personal practice, some changes in mindset, some changes in behavior, some changes in values even, and absolutely the way I heard the feedback now, absolutely also a determination to go on with this, because we have not reached our goals until we actually have managed to mitigate the climate change, to stop the environmental destructions, or at least put brakes on them, and to prepare Pakistan for whatever is going to come. So that's a lot of work to do, and I'm so happy to know that you are all part of the continued journey. That is I mean, that's my main message here. So and I hope that you, Humera, will gather some descriptions of what projects people are getting into, so that we have some kind of documentation for this to inspire others.
Yeah, sure.
Will that be possible?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just having a little checklist here. No, I couldn't say any more, anything which is more essential than what I just said. So I will find the video with the song. Wait a second.
While Hans is looking for the video, I will just share the drawings that we have. You see, this is I would like to share this with you. This is the coloring and the drawing of the whale with numbers for kids. So this is also shared by the so you go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you make a drawing on the whale. So this is very, and then how to the inky to the whale, like elaborate. This is also part of the story with the author of the inky and the whale, and how to sort out the garbage and waste. So I will present that in together with the author and my friend as a very unique opportunity for you. So I really like to have an invitation for some of you to be able to make it in Urdu. So are you ready, Hans? We're ready for the celebration.
Yes, I am ready. Wait a second. I will have the. Oops. Am I audible? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I will just find the sharing button here. Wait a second. Oops. Yes, and then share screen. Wow, and optimize, and yes, everything happening right. So, okay, folks, off we go.
Thank you. Very good.
That's
Right.
okay. Thanks.
Yes,
Aisha,
Humaira.
happy? Okay. So the second part of the feedback is yes, you have already shared about your personal projects, and I think today we are also having less participants. So I will make a list and share with you, Hans. So now I want to take feedback from the people who are here about the recommendations or suggestions which you think are the best for us, including like Aisha has already said that we should share agenda or plan with the participants. We have already considered that point. So other than that, please suggest about the course. What do you recommend for the next participants? Shumaila, is it easy for you to share with?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Now it's much better.
Okay. Regarding the agenda, I just wanted to share this that like we
Yes,
used to
Humaira.
have the classes, like you can say physical classes in the starting. Okay, my suggestion is that we must have at least one practical class even at the ending, in which you can say that the certificates could be given, or a practical class where the participants can share their projects or their work which they are doing. I know that due to pandemic it's not possible, but this is my suggestion that I've attended a lot of workshops. So the main thing, the main attraction of the workshop is the physical work which the participant can do with the help of others and while presenting their projects and like that. So this is just my suggestion, and that about the workshop. The positive thing is that when something like every Thursday we you just want to know that okay, now we have the class. This hammering helped us a lot, and like in every aspect of life I can say that we are now thinking about that how we can save the climate or how we can change or it just take a part in changing the destruction of the, you can say, the destruction which has been is coming by the climate change and all that. And in the school, in our school, high school, we have given the students the projects also, and they are preparing the videos which will be shared uh, lately on our Facebook site also. So this was all from my side. And yes, I like to share the news a lot. So I shared this news with the students also, with my students, as I am the teacher of geography and history. So what news I would like to share over here, that the China has done this thing that the solar panel, they have like uh, displayed the solar panels on the sea, not on the grounds, not on the land. They have displayed that on the sea, and from there they are giving like electricity to 94,000 houses. So this is a very good thing which they are doing. I hope someday we in Pakistan can also do that, but yes, we can hope for that. So this was all about myself, and you can say my experience with the SDG goals, and listening to Hans and Inger, it helped us a lot. In starting, we were like, you can say, in every person there is, we can say, a stubborn child.
Mhm.
So in the starting, we were not ready to listen to the videos or to watch the videos or to sit for 2 to 3 hours. But lately, like again and again, we used to come, we have to come. So now we can say that we want to do a lot for the climate purpose and just to save the earth. So that's
That's
it.
that's great feedback, Shumaila. And we were also at start. We were don't think we don't think that we will display the whole lecture videos. But when we received feedback from the participants and when we take interaction from each of you, but at that time we just feel that you didn't, some of you didn't view whole of the module. So that's why we think that forcefully we just take your attention for particular that time.
No,
So that was
but the thing
case.
is that it's a very good thing that videos are over there on the YouTube channel. We can watch them anytime. It's a very good
Yeah,
thing that we can watch it
yeah,
anytime whenever we want to watch that.
yeah. Thanks. So thanks. So Huma, could you please share your any suggestion or recommendation for the next batches? Because we are ongoing for the new batches as well. So could you please recommend your best suggestion or something? Oh, Huma has dropped off. Okay, Paras, could you please suggest?
Suggest what? Can you please repeat the question, Omera?
Your suggestions for the next course. Yeah, I'm just asking, like, if you have any recommendation for the next batches, as we are supposed to train more number of people, just like this group. So what would you recommend us for the next batches we need to consider? Any specific thing you think of?
I was very much satisfied overall with like how you people trained us. So my recommendation would be you can go with the same flow. But yes, like in the beginning, the goals were not clear. But just the suggestion I have given it earlier as well, that those SDGs should be clear earlier. So that's it. There is no as such a like any other recommendation.
Okay, thanks. That's really great. Mavish? Mavish, can you please unmute and share? Andalib?
Yes, ma'am. I
Definitely.
am quite happy with the course, how it has gone about. But yet again, I will suggest that SDG goals, which you people have already told us, the rigorous enforcement should be there, so that we have all the SDGs goals in our mind. Because right now I have to think like, what are the SDG goals? It is not that much, they're in our mind. So I believe that the continuous reinforcement should be there, so that we'll memorize them. Not exactly memorize in a sense that ke ratta laga liya, but then again it should be, on our tips. Because as we will be working on the project, so the project can only be successful if these goals are there within ourselves, and so that it would be easy for us to implement them.
Yeah,
So that's it.
that's really great, because sometimes when we are busy in our jobs, so we just skip the sequence and the activity for each goal from our mind. So yes, we should be mindful in that. And Aisha, do you have any suggestion other than that which you have shared earlier?
Yes, Ms. Sumera, first thing I would like to say that you can even, not forcefully, but you can divide the SDGs among the participants. Like you can give 4 to 5 participants as one SDG to work on. Of course, the first you should ask them that which SDG is of their interest, which SDG they would like to proceed and work on. But then people with single interest, you can make a group like 4 to 5 people are working on SDG number 14, 4 to 5 are working on this. So that would, I think, make things more clear. Like Anleep just said that first SDGs reinforcement should be done. It should be on our fingertips. That makes our work more easier. We don't even have to think. And if the certain people are working accordingly, I think that would be great. And in first class, I would suggest that you tell us our example of the stubborn child that we were not ready to do it the first batch. But later on, we all were very enthusiastic and we learned a lot. And I I would say that today I feel that we are one sort of, the family, SDG family. We meet every Thursday. So it's like a family feeling. We share our things. You guys are really good and cooperative and you're open to suggestions. So that's something, a family kind of a bond that now we have. I don't think of course, we as a team, we have never met in person, but we all have a strong bonding in between. So we are free to share, we are free to listen. So that's something interesting. You can quote our example in the first or second class of yours, and then you can continue. Thank you.
That's
Yes,
great
Miss Asha
suggestion.
Marpani. Yes, I'm the one of them, the stubborn, stubborn person who was like initially avoiding the workshops, but then later on I took so much of interest. Actually, it developed after watching the videos, after like taking the workshops. So you can call me as a stubborn participant.
Oh, that's great. So you would be definitely there as an inspiration, because your practical project is just somehow we are linking the next batches as well. So as a guest speaker, be ready. So Mahvish, have you shared? Sorry, I just forgot.
Actually, Homa, I'm in the mid of an interview. I had my hiring session today as well. So
Okay.
just give me 5 minutes.
Please take your time, no worries.
Okay.
Okay,
no worries.
so I would just like, I think everyone has shared, so I will just share a slide with you which we people made on that day. I want that we should consider these norms along with us. If my screen is shared with you. Are you, is my screen is visible?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Sorry, where I lost. I just want to show up the norms which we have established. So I want that we should keep it with us. I will share these with you because you remember we have just refined on that day. Like we will be more compassionate to the environment and with each other. We will be supportive. We will be safe. We will feel safe and secure while we are in touch with each other. Pay attention to the people which we can hear them, and don't hesitate to share our experience, idea, or any thought. So share your skill, contribute towards the development of each other, and need to be open-minded and be empathetic, support structure for each other, and freedom of speech. So these are very few norms which we have set, and I think the whole of the group for the next, we will share this example with them as well. So I just shared that please have these slide with you, and whenever you have start your course, and keep consider these norms which we have said as a group here. Yeah, thanks. Now the next turn is, yes, Mr. Jinnah. Need the guideline for the certificates, and what would be the event
Yes,
next? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mira. The guideline is very, very simple. We just need a one page, the comment, or all the things we have just discussed. So we'll appreciate if you can make a like a report type of thing. You can send like a 1 page where all the good thing, the bad thing, what we should do, what we shouldn't, all those things. So with that, as soon as I receive it, so please take your time. Maybe by the end of Sunday you can do it. Just send to me half a page paragraph or one page. That is more than enough. And hopefully, as soon I receive it, I will send the certificates to probably I'll send to Mahavish, and she can distribute to all of you. So there's a simple thing, and that I like to share. So yes, madam.
Yeah,
I think we
or
finished.
even, because today we are total 22 participants in the whole course.
Yeah.
And many of them are not present today. So please share with them. And you can also let us know that how differently we can do this certificate distribution ceremony, or I think we would be having some guest speaker, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Yes.
So we want that this course would take to the next level. Like we want to strategically, we want to involve some politicians into here. some of volunteers, you people as well, and what would you recommend we should call here? You can also, we are open, we can also invite in our event. So you can suggest any different ideas. We can consider that. I think so.
Great. So I think we have just finished just about everyone. Humera, is anything else?
Yeah, yeah, we have
Yeah.
finished everything today.
Great. So yes, Hans, the closing remarks from you. Can't hear you.
When listening to Humera, then I found out there was one thing I had forgotten. I had forgotten that I'm actually a psychologist.
All right.
And this is especially important since I put out a couple of videos in the Pakistan playlist in the YouTube channel. One of them is titled Coping with Grief, Anxiety, and Depression in a Time of Global Crisis. That is very good to get inspiration from if you or some of the people you are working with are having trouble with their emotions related to the global situation. So do go and see and watch that if you haven't done it already. It contains many, in my mind, many good ideas to how to handle difficult emotion in a time of crisis. And the other one is called Good Principles for Group Management. I understand you are working very much in groups, and now we can talk about groups of teachers, groups of students, groups of the classroom as a group, including both teacher and students and so forth. It's only about 16 minutes, but it's very good inspiration for making the group both at the same time, both efficient, meaning reaching its goals, but also taking care of each other in the process of reaching the goals. So combining a processual view with an efficiency view is the aim, and it works. I can assure you it works. So if you haven't seen those two modules, I strongly advise you to do it and use them for. And if you ever get problems with them, contact me and let's talk about it.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Mr. Jinnah, could you please share your email address to the participants even in WhatsApp group so that they can share the report with you? Or if you have any question about the report, then please feel free to ask about.
Sure.
So it's about the reflection of the reports, whatever you feel. So you can share it.
Miss Sumera, by now we were talking about the course, right? That what was something good about the course. But I would like to add one thing here about you guys as a team, like including Hans, Inga, Mr. Jinnah, you yourself, like you people are very non-judgmental, and that's the best thing. Like you have never judged anyone, and you have tolerated like people unmuting themselves and going out, dropping out, coming back. So that's something really, I really appreciate the tolerance you guys have as a team, and you guys are very non-judgmental. That's the best thing. So that's a feedback for you as a team. Thank you.
Thanks, Aisha.
Thank you very
That's
much.
really great feedback for us.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
All right.
So today.
Thank you. So I think Humera, you just go to. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I just asked that the two-day agenda has completed. So what's next? I think Paris is also tired now. She just left from the college.
Yeah, every time.
Mr. Jinnah, we are unable to hear you.
We should let them go now. we should have, we have taken enough time.
Yeah.
It was very, very good session.
I
So
would also,
I think, as soon I receive the report, I will. Yes. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
There's maybe,
I'm just saying. Yes, Inga.
maybe before you make the closing, Gina, I would just say thank you again to all of you, and especially to Humera and you, Gina. But also, like a part of the evaluation, I would like to also that if the students in this first group would also do an evaluation of the videos as part of, like, what do you like? This is important. The different videos should be commented as from the team, from all of us. So
Yes.
thank you.
Thanks.
So over to you, Gina.
Okay, good. Yes, Mara. Kindly do the closing remarks.
So from
Do
my
the closing
side,
remarks, please.
yeah, from my side is just because I'm seeing very few participants. So please share today's reflection with those participants, share about the reports with them, and don't forget to share the group norms and see the video which Hans has just recommended us about the group norms and the climate anxiety. So at any point wherever you feel need to discuss something or to launch any workshop on such topics, so just discuss with us. We can spare some time within our job routine. So we will do that. I think we are having that capacity as well. So we can do that particular with your projects. If you think so, like Aisha, you have a very wonderful project. So if you think that for that visibility, we need to launch some different kind of workshop, then we can do that. Same as
Thank
far
you.
as,
Sure, I will.
yeah. So it's now upon your call, not us.
Great. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
thanks. Yeah.
okay, then.
So we have finished our program for the today.
Yeah.
So if you just announce the timeline or deadline for the report or evaluation, so that everyone can have deadlines.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a deadline or timeline, but I really appreciate by the time of Sunday if I could get it the one-page report, so then I can announce the like I will submit the the certificates and everything. So there will be the closure from our side. So it's like a no hard line, but if you get it ASAP, it will be good. So with this, I would like to thank all of you, especially Hans, Humera, Inger, and of course the meritorious team, Mavish, Aisha, Paras, Shumaila, Andeep, Zareen, and Nabila, and all those who somehow they couldn't join us. I would like to thank my thanks to them also. So with this, I would like to signing off. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again very soon. Thank you then. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you, Sir Hans and Sir Mohammad Ali Jinnah, Miss Humera, everybody. Especially thanks to Hans, because it gives me an immense pleasure that thinking that someone who I haven't seen is so much considerate about our country. This is something motivating me, that if somebody else can think for climate, somebody else is thinking for my country, so why I am not putting my efforts for my country? This message, this energy you have just imparted in me. So thank you so much, Sir Hans. Thank you, Sir Mohammad Ali Jinnah, Miss Humera. It was nice to know each and everything under your training. Thank you so much.
Thank you then. Thank you. Thank you very much. To hope to see you again very soon. Thank you. So bye from now. Thank you. Bye.
Inshallah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.